All right, let's talk about one of the biggest misconceptions floating around the business world, especially for those of you in Germany. We're going to dive into why YouTube, heading into 2025, isn't this crowded, saturated place everyone seems to think it is. In fact, it's pretty much an undiscovered goldmine. So let's get right into it. You've probably heard this, right? Or maybe you've even thought it yourself, that the ship has sailed, that there's just too much noise, too many videos, and it's impossible to get noticed now. Well, I'm here to tell you that this is probably the biggest marketing lie of the year. I mean, just think about it for a second. What if all that noise, all that stuff being uploaded is actually the best thing that could happen for you? What if the crowd isn't a barrier, but a smokescreen hiding a wide-open opportunity? Okay, so let's peel back the layers on this whole saturation myth. To really see the opportunity here, we've got to understand what's actually happening on the platform, not just what it looks like from the outside. Yes, millions of videos get uploaded every single day. That's a fact. But here's the kicker. An estimated 95% of them are just not good. They have no strategy, no real quality. So this isn't an oversaturated market. It's a market flooded with noise, which has, believe it or not, created a totally empty express lane for anyone who's serious about making great, valuable content. So keeping that empty express lane in mind, let's look at just how massive the audience is that's waiting for you right here in Germany. I mean, the numbers, they're genuinely staggering. They really paint a picture. Just let that number sink in for a minute. 67.8 million active users in Germany alone. This isn't some niche little platform anymore. We're talking about a media giant that's on par with, if not bigger than, traditional television. And look how deep the platform's reach is. 82% of all German adults are on YouTube. But check this out. This is the part that blows most people away. 68% of people over 60 are regular users. So if you think YouTube is just for kids, you need to throw that idea out the window. Your entire audience, no matter the age, is right here. And this isn't some flash in the pan. The growth has been steady and powerful for nearly a decade now. It's climbed from just under 55 million users back in 2015 to where we are today. The platform is just getting stronger, and it's becoming more and more a part of everyday life. Now, this number, this is maybe the single most important shift in how people are actually using YouTube. A 400% increase in people watching YouTube on their TVs. This changes the entire game. Think about what that means. We're not talking about people watching short, funny clips on their phones anymore. No, they're on their couches, in their living rooms, treating YouTube just like they treat Netflix. It's a lean-back experience now, which is the absolute perfect environment for service businesses to share deep knowledge, build real trust, and show off their expertise with longer, more substantial videos. So, beyond the massive audience and this shift in viewing habits, there's another reason YouTube is in a league of its own. It has this, well, it's almost an unfair advantage built right into its DNA. Here's the secret sauce. Google owns YouTube. And because of that, Google gives its own video platform the VIP treatment. You could spend a fortune on SEO for your website and still get buried. But a well-made, well-optimized YouTube video, it has a chance to land right on the first page of Google search. It's like getting to cut the line. And what are all these people searching for? Get this. A massive 92% of users are there for one main reason: to learn something or to research a topic. They are actively looking for solutions, for answers, for expertise. These aren't just passive scrollers. These are people with a problem looking for someone like you to solve it. Okay, but you might be thinking, that's great, but how can I, a small channel, possibly compete with huge creators? Well, something amazing happened in 2024. YouTube completely changed the rules of the game. This is honestly a game changer. YouTube now has a dedicated team whose entire job is to find and push high-quality content from small channels. The algorithm doesn't just reward the channels with millions of subscribers anymore. It's now actively looking for great videos, period. This means a fantastic video from a brand new channel can get seen by thousands right out of the gate. And if we're talking about putting ad dollars to work, the data is just as clear. In a whopping 80% of cases, YouTube advertising delivers a better return on investment than old-school TV ads. It's just flat out more effective with your money. And hey, these aren't just abstract numbers.
Look at these real-world results. Haleon, the makers of Voltaren, saw an 88% jump in their total ROI. Mars got twice the return compared to their TV ads. And Danone? They saw a 2 to 3 times higher ROI. These are major brands seeing tangible, massive results.
So all of this, it brings us to this really critical moment in time. 2025 isn't just another year on the calendar. It represents a window of opportunity. And honestly, it's a window that's closing faster than you might think. And just look at the efficiency when it comes to cost. With YouTube's TrueView ads, you literally only pay when someone watches for at least 30 seconds or clicks on your ad. What does that mean? It means you're only paying for genuine, measurable interest, not just blasting a message out there and hoping someone sees it, like with TV. The targeting is laser-focused and the results are crystal clear. And who are you really competing against? Let's go all the way back to that number from the beginning, 95%. 95% of your competitors are either not on YouTube at all, or if they are, they're just throwing stuff out there with no real plan. The field is so open for anyone willing to be strategic. And you have to think about the long-term power here. This isn't like a social media post that's gone in 24 hours. A video you make today becomes a permanent asset for your business. It's like having a digital salesperson working for you 24/7 for years to come, constantly generating leads and customers. That's an investment that truly compounds. So how do you even start? Look, it's way simpler than you think. First, just start. Seriously, don't wait for the perfect camera or the perfect script. Done is better than perfect. Second, focus everything on solving your audience's problems. Third, be consistent. One great video a month is way better than trying to do 10 at once and then burning out. And last, learn the basics of YouTube SEO. Treat it like the search engine it is. So there it is. The opportunity is crystal clear. The audience is massive and they're waiting. The platform itself is now designed to help you succeed. And 95% of your competition is still on the sidelines wondering if it's too late. The only real question left is, what are you going to create while they're still hesitating?